Hi, beautiful souls. So, tomorrow for the eclipse, I will be in a cool, dense, moist forest instead of this hot, humid Texas weather. And I will be there for the eclipse. And I don't do this for every trip, but I've really just been feeling the energies pretty powerfully lately. And so I was very called in the days leading up to this trip to meditate with the forest that I will be visiting and traversing through. And as I sat with her and breathed in her energy and just allowed her vibe to infuse my energy body and my aura, I started to receive some messages from her, and she started sharing some of the things that she's going to be working on in my energetic field as I go through her forest, her energy field. And she pointed to some obstacles that I would meet along the way as I walk through her land, and to use that as kind of an anchor point to where, as I overcome these obstacles that are going to present themselves, nothing major, but when you're hiking or something like that, there can be little things that you have to overcome. As I meet each one of these and overcome each one of these, to understand that it is symbolizing some of the internal work that is being done and the obstacles that I am overcoming in the physical through this exercise of walking through her forest and overcoming them. So kind of like in the action of it, there is this energetic transmutation that is happening within as well, that is then exuding out of me, or will exude out of me, and impact the external obstacles as well. So if you've been reading my newsletter, you know that this past year has been really put me through the ringer for sure. Experienced a lot of losses. So I'm very excited for this healing, and likely you had an interesting 1 to 2 years as well. That's all kind of culminating with this lunar eclipse. And of course, with the acceleration of our timelines towards 5D, we still have a lot of work to do. It's not here yet, but it is accelerating. And this is definitely the time to seed in those really positive energies as things are kind of moving in that direction. And we're all absorbing energies and feeling energies and ping-ponging energies. So now's the time to put the stuff out there. So wherever you are going to be on this eclipse, it might be worth it to sit with that location. So even if it is just your regular old city, just tuning in to the city in which you are, maybe just in general, or if you want to think about your favorite place in the city, or even just your home. You can also work with any spirits of where you are if you work with spirits of the land. Just however you want to work with it. If you can work with plants that are in your area, whatever it is, but just whatever you connect to. It might be worth, I think it is worth connecting to, sorry, butterfly, connecting to the energy of the place and just tuning in to where you're going to be when you absorb the energy of the eclipse, which is already active, by the way. It tends to start about 2 weeks before the actual event, but is most potent the 2 to 3 days before and after. So you're in potent time right now. So it could be a good time to just kind of see what is being worked on in you right now. And it might be really comforting to know, tapping into that and just knowing that you have support, and you may receive some physical anchors that you can look to as well, to know and to kind of bring into your conscious awareness when that's happening and how that's happening, because then you don't only have the subconscious work that's happening and the energy work that's happening, but you also have your conscious brain that's a part of the journey too, if it should be. As you meditate, you may feel like you're not receiving anything, and you may not consciously be receiving something. You may only receive it in your subconscious. Know that you are always receiving it regardless, but sometimes the subconscious does need to be overridden because it can kind of get in the way with questions and overthinking and the confusion and distortion of physical reality that can make you over question, just everything. So either way, you will receive something. So I think it's definitely worth The time doesn't have to be long. It can be 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Yeah. So I'm super excited. And yeah, happy lunar eclipse. Oh, also join my newsletter where you can get more updates, and I send magic in your inbox. And yeah, so the past couple of days I sent different practices and different like intention magic stuff to do. So definitely join, and I will see you there, and I'll also see you in my next one.